A piece of bread with a hole in it and an egg cooked in that hole has many names. But when you do all that, but instead of bread, it's grilled cheese with bacon and caramelized onions, there's only one name: delicious. It's gonna be good. We're kind of combining breakfast and lunch in one very delicious thing. We're gonna make some bacon, we're gonna make some onions, we'll put them together in a sandwich. There's gonna be a hole drilled, there's gonna be an egg involved, the whole thing. Fantastico. Absolutely fantastico. We only have one decision to make. Which bread do we use? But we'll get to that. We will start though with bacon cutting and onion sauteing. That much bacon, 4 pieces. Thick. I kind of like the thick bacon, you know? It's a good thing. So we'll cut these fairly small because they're going to be going in. And you know when there's a slice of bacon inside of a sandwich kind of thing, sometimes you bite it and the whole thing comes out, and we don't want that. So we'll cut these guys up, both piles. I'm sure this is happening faster for you than it is for me. And we'll get this started on the flat top. Cook, baby, cook. So we'll let this do its thing. And of course it doesn't need any oil because it's bacon and it comes with its own grease. We'll also add some onions like that. I know it looks like a lot, but you know, they shrink. And we'll add some butter to that. And everything will start to do its thing. Lovely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And the bacon. So we're softening the onions. We're caramelizing the onions. They'll take about, I don't know. I don't need to get them deeply caramelized, but probably 10 minutes or so. Meanwhile, it wouldn't be a terrible idea if we scoot the bacon back a bit, like this, and take a little bit of its fat and push it up into the onions. I mean, if bacon makes everything better, bacon fat certainly does the same thing. Beautiful. I'm curious if in this day and age, people still use bacon bits out of a bag. I mean, they're not my favorite. Honestly, there's no substitute. I mean, it's real bacon, but there's no substitute for this kind of bacon. Okay, we'll let these do their thing, and then when they're ready, we take them off. And we're here. So let's get the bacon off. Come on, buddy. I mean, buddies. And now the onions are where I want them. Gorgeous. We'll take them off. And we can build. That's what we're using. I'm happy about this. If I can make sure it works. So I will now cut these guys in half. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. If they separate, I'm effed. Then we'll have to go to the other bread. Okay, I think I can do this. So the plan is this. I'm gonna do this inside out. This will be the inside. This is what we're doing. Okay, the plan is coming together beautifully. So a grilled cheese requires cheese, and I'm going with 2 types. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go with American on the bottom. No, like this, like this. Sorry, one other little piece. I want this to be great. So here, let's spread out to the edges. I like it when a grilled cheese, the cheese starts spilling out the sides. Okay, now we're talking. We got this. Next up, our onions. And put a layer of this gorgeousness right here. So great. I'm telling you, there is nothing like caramelized onions in a grilled cheese. All right, last bit. Good. Now bacon. Bacon will go in like this. By the way, it's perfect bacon. It's crispy. It's not overly crispy. Oh, it's gorgeous. Come on. Come on, everybody. Fantastico. All right? As much as we can get on. But Sam, it might fall out. Well, that would be true if we weren't using more cheese, but we are. So we transition from the American to the aged white cheddar. And that will look like this. And I can break this guy up like here. And then this guy can go like here and like here. Okay, we've got our buns, we've got our cheese, we've got our onions, we've got our bacon. Now we go like this. No, this way. Okay, now we need, what would you put here on the outside?
Butter.
You would put butter, of course, if we were regular everyday people, but because we're not, we're gonna use mayo. And if you haven't seen us do this before, it's just fat, ladies and gentlemen. And fat, any kind, oil, butter, mayo, Japanese mayo, is gonna make this thing insanely delicious. And you won't eat it and go, oh, gross, mayo. you're gonna eat it and go, oh my God, it's so good. What did they do? So I think I'm good here. You know what's next? We gotta get this on the flat top. Somehow, I need to be able to pick this kid up. Ah, here we go. There are certain things in life that until you get a good version, you don't realize you had a bad version. And one of those are earbuds. Until you get a pair of Raycons in your ear, you don't know what good is. Why do I love my Raycons? Number one, when they go in your ears, they stay in your ears. I know it's a ridiculous concept. So many of them fall out. These guys don't. There's no stems, there's no wires, there's nothing hanging down to get caught on anything. Number two, they come with a bunch of gel tips. This little end right here, so it fits specific to your ear. You got a giant ear, they got a giant one of these for you. 32-hour battery life. Let me do that again, 32-hour battery life. Number three, they start at about half the price of other premium audio brands, but they sound just as good. And they come with a 45-day happiness guarantee. You know what that means? You put them in, you're not happy, send them back. They'll take care of you. I'll be honest with you, I don't really listen to a lot of music, but I do listen to murder investigations and interrogations. I love that. And let me tell you something, the interrogation audio is not very good. With my Raycons in my ears, I can hear every sound, every nuance, every little, no, I don't know. I don't know where I was the night of the 15th. That kind of stuff, it's fantastic. So here's what I want you to do. Click the link in the description box below or go to buyraycon.com/STCG to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/STCG to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. And you, like me, can be listening to people go, well, I did have a knife with me that evening. It's creepy stuff, but it sounds so good. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. Okay, so here we are. I did forget something. I always forget something. I wanted just a little garlic powder on here, just to give it another little extra hit of flavor. Okay, and now, somehow this has to flip over. Nobody move. 1, 2, S, 3. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. We're okay, we can deal, we can deal. Everybody calm down. Chance, keep it together. And the reason you don't put anything here right now is because at this moment, in the grilled cheese process, we do what's known as the squish. Just let everything come together beautifully. Shit, it might be too big for an egg. Fuck. I mean, this is a pretty big grilled cheese, to be honest. So I got the heat on very low. On as low as I could go. Oh, it's gorgeously browning, but not there yet. Perfect. We need some crisping, we need some melting, we need the, you know, all the usual things to happen. Okay, we're ready to flip. So we'll mayo up this side.
Screw your zodiac sign. How do you put mayo on top of your sandwich? That's what I want to know.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
No, I just saw that somewhere once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We're both like, what the fuck?
Okay, the garlic powder again. Don't forget it. Really comes out of this horribly, doesn't it? Okay, now a flip. Let's just give ourselves a fighting chance. Under we go, and over we go. Oh, snizzap, look it. Okay, let it do its thing for a second before the next step. Well, I should probably get this happening. So here's what I'm gonna use to make my hole. This is a good idea in my head. A very good idea.
I hope just not in your head.
I hope not just in my head either. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this.
All the way through?
Yeah, I think I hit bottom. Okay, let me get this out. Here. Put a little bit of butter in the hole. Fire in the hole. We shore up the sides a bit. And then the egg goes in. Like that. It gets a little salt and pepper. I see it starting to turn white below. We move this guy over. Love this. And then while it finishes, we take our lid and we put it on. Oh, you can see it cooking underneath beautifully. Let me see here. Oh, perfect. So look, you can see it's cooked, I'd say, about halfway, but now we want to steam it a bit. So I've got my lid, of course, and I've got my little squeeze bottle. I'm going to put some water in like this. and just let it steam away inside, just to help our friend along. Look, a typical egg in a hole is one piece of flat bread. You flip it over, the egg cooks, it's all good. We're trying not to do that. We're trying to keep this beautiful on top, so we're gonna help it along this way. This bite I'm dying to have actually right here. That looks delicious.
That's the best bite.
It's an excellent bite to have. Sorry, that was violent. I didn't mean that. And I think we're there. Oh, yeah we are. Yeah we are. Okay, here's the problem. How do I get this guy off? And I think I have the answer. Baby, you're all mine. And we look like this. Don't play games. Thank you. But wait, what about your little buddy? Hold on, let me get the buddy. Here's its little friend. Don't forget me, don't forget me. And now, nothing left to do but cut the kid open and have a bite. And that will look like this. Oh, hello. Nice, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Look at you, all squished and flat and bacony and yolky and oniony. I'm cutting myself a quarter, lads, and I'm having at it. It's gonna be a mess, but I'll just take a bite here. There we go, like a perfect bite. Wait for the drip. 3, 2, ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. This. The components are perfect, are magical even. A grilled cheese? Egg in the hole? No, an egg in the hole grilled cheese. Too good. Must make. Sunday morning, this. 11 o'clock at night, this. Come home from work, quick lunch, this. I got nothing else except more bites coming to me and the boys. ShopSTCG.com, everybody. Get everything you need there. Okay, not everything. No CBD, no gummies. Our stuff. Could be gummies one day, you never know.